I am turning 29 in 2 weeks, but I just found out that my biological age is 36. That was me with makeup and the beauty filter just about exactly a year ago. This is me without makeup at the time, but I think still maybe the beauty filter. And we've done some work. I ate like people in the blue zones. I did anti-aging supplements. Did a whole aesthetic series, trying different at-home skincare stuff. I did get some medical grade skincare. So let's go over the clip notes. Mostly focusing on the things that I think made the biggest impact from an aesthetic standpoint. I did deep dives into all of this. I did like an 85-part series, most videos backed with NCBI articles, peer-reviewed published studies. If you want to go into deep dives on all the things that I'm going to mention, go ahead and go to that playlist. If you want me to redo some videos on the science of some of these things, let me know in the comments. But let's get to it. First off, and I'm gonna stand by this, I think the number one difference in my face is my upper eyelid hollowing. I was born with very naturally hooded eyes, really no upper eyelid space. I used an eyelash serum that had prostaglandins, so it hollowed out my upper eyes completely. And I see a lot of celebrities that also have Balkan ancestry have hollow upper eyelids as they age as well, like Nina Dobrev and Mila Kunis. I think for me specifically, correcting that, the topical cream, I did not get filler. I actually asked my injector if she would give me upper eyelid filler and she said no. But obviously what I did worked. We're in the front of the same window, same angle of the face. I think restoring that volume literally just brought back the youth into my face. And here's what I used. This is volufiline, and it's a cosmetic booster that actually increases the size of your fat cells in your skin. I showed the published study on volufiline. It's by the French company Sederma. As you can see, this is the very specific one on Amazon that I have purchased various times. I only had to purchase it twice. I haven't used it in like 6 months. The science behind it is really cool. I always get questions asking, can you use it on your lips? Can you use it on this? Can you use it on this? I did do an experiment on my chest because that's what it was originally formulated for. And it did work very well. I want to say it increased my chest 2 inches. But theoretically, yes, it should work on your lips or anywhere else on your skin that you would like to have more volume. And if you see people in the comments being like, it didn't work for me, they could be one or two things. They could be one, a low responder. You had 10% of people that try volufiline in this study were low responders and they just didn't respond to it well. And there were mid responders and high responders. I'm a mid responder, according to the size increase of my chest. Here is mine. If you're not a low responder, then you literally just might have not mixed it with an oil-soluble moisturizer because volufiline is oil-soluble. If you don't mix it with an oil-based moisturizer, it's not going to work. People have asked for a demonstration, so I'm going to do it how I did it. This is Cetaphil. Okay, we're going to put Cetaphil right there. I'm going to put in a very small amount of olive oil from Sardinia. That series is coming. Anyways, just a tiny bit, okay? Then we're going to take our volufiline, put it into the dropper, and we're going to add 2 drops. Then you're going to mix it all together with a Q-tip. And if you are putting this on your face anywhere where you want more volume, you need to be really specific because if you say like have like eyelid hollowing, but then you have bags underneath it, if you put it on your bags, it's going to make your bags worse. So you have to be really specific. So like this. So I'm getting a tiny bit and then say I wanted it on my nasolabial folds. I am putting it exactly in that crease on both sides, on the eyes. I did it all over my upper eyelids because I wanted more volume everywhere there. And I wasn't too precise about that. But for the lower eyelids, okay, so we have it here, barely where the crease is. I'm not going any higher or any lower. It's just in that divot and you don't need a lot. When I did it, I also put some in my buccal fat region because at the time, buccal fat removal was really big. And I noticed that in a lot of people that got it, it immediately made them look older. And I realized that my face, specifically looking at old pictures, I used to have a lot more buccal fat. Here's the place that I still occasionally put it. I put it on the temples because I personally feel like that is one of the biggest signs of aging. You know, I hate it. I don't hate it. If you get lateral cheek filler and you have like a really good face for it, I think it looks great. Okay. But I think for round face girls, it can make you look almost alien-esque. And I mean, when I was asking about my nasolabial folds, when I went to like get injected for other things that I'll talk about, everybody wanted to put filler here for me. And I didn't let anybody. Why? Because I've only ever seen it make people look older. I'm not dogging on that. You know, like looking older, but like snatched is still a look. A look that a lot of celebrities go for. It just wasn't what I was going for. So if you are a round faced girl, here's where I would put volufiline. I would put it right in this triangle. Do not put it on top of the nasolabial fold because it'll make it hang over more. I do it right in the triangle where there's a deficit if your face looks like mine, or if your face looks like mine did. Again, I would put it in the temples. Do you see how there used to be like a dip right there and now there's not? That was not injectables. That was volufiline. Again, the eyelid hollowing. If you have naturally hooded eyes, you're going to look the most youthful with the naturally hooded eyes. Well, that might not be like the Caucasian standard, but it looks better if that's what you naturally have. Again, the buccal region, if you have a naturally round face and lost some volume there, you might have some like jowling down there, which if you look right there, I did, and now we no longer do. And the preauricular area for round face girlies is a big one. It's the area right in front of your ears, kind of like right here. I feel like when mine started to lose volume, it just didn't look right. Do you see right in front of the ear where it kind of goes in and now it doesn't? I think those are just sneaky areas for round face girlies that this $20 cosmetic booster can fix for you real quick. Not real quick. It takes approximately 56 days to achieve like maximum results. But watch it, because if you're a high responder, you're going to want to stop using it earlier. And I'm not partnered with them, not affiliated with them in any kind of way. I used it, it worked. I paid $40 for the change that I saw because I bought it twice. I still have this much left of one of them. I used it one time a night. I gave myself like 30 minutes for it to like sink in before I went to bed every night. And this is already such a long video, so I am going to make this into more of a series. And I am usually a one-part queen. Yeah, that's volufiline. It's the topical alternative to filler. And it does work for 90% of people, according to the science. Anyways, catch you in the next video. Love you. Bye.